Aquarius, welcome to March 2016. In March, the action for you is happening in your true values, what you love and value, your resources, your inner resources, your outer resources, your earning ability, your self-worth, self-appreciation, self-respect, your talents, your gifts and abilities. How are you using your gifts to create the life you want? Gifts plus passion plus values equals your calling. And so you want to be really tapping in this month, in the month of March, into your gifts, your talents, and how you're using them to create wealth, to create the life you truly desire, and achieve what you want. Now, there is a total solar eclipse in Pisces on March 8th and 9th. It's also a supermoon. A supermoon means it's closest to the Earth and in direct alignment with the Sun and the Earth at the time of the eclipse. There'll be a supermoon in Aries, the Aries new moon on April 7th, and then the Taurus new moon on May 6th. And for you, this is in that area of what you love and value. And this is a very personal area for everyone. Now, this eclipse is really powerful and intense. It's being opposed by Jupiter in Virgo, which is in the area of your partner's values, other people's values, your partner's resources, other people's money. Saturn is forming a powerful T-square to this eclipse. Saturn is in Sagittarius in the area of your goals in life, your hopes and wishes. And so this is a time where you are evaluating, you're doing a lot of evaluating this month as to, the money coming in, the money going out, what's important to you, what's important to other people. Are you achieving your goals? Are you getting where you want to go? What is working for you? You really want to think about what's working in your life. Focus on what is working. Don't focus on what isn't working, right? We don't want to tolerate or dismiss things that aren't working. We want to acknowledge it. This relationship is no longer working for me. This physician, this coach, this lawyer, this person is no longer helping me. So it's time to move on. So that is different than complaining about your doctor or complaining about your lawyer or your coach or your partner or anyone you're partnering with, right? Complaining doesn't bring us anything. It doesn't get us anywhere. It only attracts more negative. So you want to use this energy to let go of what no longer serves you. And eclipses herald major beginnings, major completions. And so for you, it's in the area of your resources, how you're using your resources, your talents, your gifts, how you're using them. And you're also going to really notice, this month, who's appreciating you, who's not appreciating you. Do you feel appreciated in your work? Do you feel appreciated in your personal life? Are you feeling appreciated? You're going to really look at that in March because it's coming up for you. Not only do we have the sun and the moon coupled here, Neptune is there in this area. Mercury went in on the 5th into Pisces. Chiron is there. So there's this huge focus going on for you. Now, for some of you, it could be the start of a new income. It could be the start of a new prosperity for you. Absolutely. Jupiter expands whatever he touches, and he is expanding anything in Pisces, pretty much. And so, especially this eclipse, because it's directly in opposition with Jupiter, who expands. And so you could be, attracting in new income, new financial resources. Maybe there's a new investment that you're making that is going to pay off for you. I would stay out of oil and gas for sure. The energy, unless it's solar or wind or something new like that, is you want to avoid the traditional energy investments. So this is a time for you to invest in yourself, invest in your skills, invest in your gifts, so that you are getting a return on your investment. You're getting a return on, the work that you're doing, the energy you're putting out. What are you getting back from that? Now, Venus is in this area too, and Venus, can be bringing you new prosperity. And she goes into this money-making area for you on the 12th. So you could be, making good money here, and maybe you're getting a bonus. Maybe you're getting a pay increase. There could be something like that happening for you. Mars went into Sagittarius on the 5th. Saturn is there. And Sagittarius sextile Aquarius. So that's positive energy for you. Is there some new goal you're going after? Right? Is there some hopes and wishes that you've been, really wanting to see happen? And now you're putting the energy behind it. Now Saturn's going to go retrograde on the 25th. He'll go direct on August 13th. And so that's the time where we, whenever a planet retrogrades, it's about going back over things. It's about going back and completing things, finishing things, and, resting from the work, resting from the growth, resting from striving, from always striving to do more, achieve more. And so this is an opportunity for you to evaluate your goals. What are your goals? How are they working for you? What are your objectives to achieve those goals? What action steps are you taking to make your goals a reality? Saturn is helping you with that. In Sagittarius, it's very supportive of planets you have in Aquarius. And he is your ancient ruler. So, Saturn and Uranus both support you. They both rule you. And, of course, Uranus is moving forward. And Saturn and Uranus are going to meet up together in a harmonious energy flow. It goes exact in December and then twice in 2017. I talk about that a lot in the year ahead for Aquarius. So, when he's in reverse here, this is the opportunity now to really look at your plans, especially in business, and the money you make from the company you work for, or the money you make from the business you own. You're looking at that. You're looking at your goals. You're looking at your hopes and wishes, as well as the love you receive from others. Are you getting the love that you're putting out there? Are you getting the love that you want? Your heart's desire. Well, the sun enters Aries on March 20th, and you have happy spring in the northern hemisphere. Yippee! Happy fall in the southern hemisphere. It's also International Astrology Day on March 20th. And so this is a really exciting month. There's a lot happening. It's a month of change. March is the month of change. And equinoxes are power points. So are the solstices. And they shift the seasons, and they shift us. And so you can see there's a lot of shifting and changing happening here for you in the merry, merry month of March. And although that's usually the merry, merry month of May, in the magical month of March. And so Aries brings the action to your conscious mind, day-to-day communication, the community, your thought patterns, your style of speaking, your style of listening. And so you could start going into like this big thinking thing, right? Maybe you're getting, you're analyzing things too much. And so you don't want to get caught up in the brain overthinking, because that just exhausts the nervous system and it doesn't bring us what we want. Sometimes it's better to not think about anything. Sometimes it's better to just watch comedies, read funny books that just make you laugh, because then you're in alignment with what you want and you feel good. and it's better for you, for your health as well. Now, there is a penumbral Libra lunar eclipse on the 23rd. So it's not a total eclipse, but it may feel like a total eclipse. It is a full moon. Libra is your sister sign. And that brings the action to long distance travel, super conscious mind, spirituality, future vision, your wisdom, your truth. And there's no challenging aspects to this lunar eclipse. Yippee! In fact, Mars, Aries ruling planet, is sextile the moon and trine the sun. And so that is supportive energy. Yes, as the moon moves on, she'll have to confront Pluto, then Uranus. However, at the time of the eclipse, there's no challenge to this moon, and Mars is in harmony with it. So, this is really going to get the juices flowing with you. This is really going to get your mind going. And it's fine if you're doing, like outer body travel, you're doing traveling, you're journeying, you're journaling, you're writing, you're, using your emotions and your mind and you're pouring it out through the pen or the computer. That's fine. In fact, you could write a book with this energy. You know what I mean? Like, you could find yourself, I've got a lot to say. I think I'll write a book. And that's an appropriate, positive way to channel the energy. If you're just analyzing things to death, then you're not serving you and you're not solving anything. So let go of that potential need to go into analysis paralysis. And instead, do fun things for yourself. Do creative projects for yourself. This is about you tapping into your gifts. Everyone has special gifts. Everyone has gifts. What are your gifts? How are you using those gifts? How are you using that talent? If you're taking your talent and your gifts and you're now channeling it out into social media, into the community, into the larger community, into the local community, that's appropriate for this energy. But if you're feeling frustrated or you don't know where to channel the energy and it's just kind of backing up on you, be aware of that. That's when go do something physical. Physical exercise is great for releasing stress, for releasing energy. Go take a brisk walk or a jog. Go for a hike. Take a spin class. Do something physical to release the energy and give your brain, the opportunity to not be thinking. Okay? Because you could get too caught up in that when that sun shifts into Aries and you have that Libra eclipse going on in the higher mind and the lower mind, and you're just getting too revved up and you want to get out of your head. Get out of your head, get into your heart, get into your body, right? Because when we're too mental, I can do this, where you're just too much in the mind and you forget you're even in a body, right? I get up from the computer writing or whatever I'm doing, and I get up and I'm like a pretzel because I've been sitting too long. Humans were not created to sit in front of computers all day. Humans were not created to just sit and be on the phone all day. So you need exercise. You need to get out in the fresh air, get out in the springtime air, and move the body. When you move the body, it releases the mind, and then the mind is free to create. This is a highly creative time for you. It's a wonderful time to be doing anything that makes you happy. Creativity isn't just singing or dancing. It can be making dinner. It can be, the way you clean your house. It can be the way you make a sandwich. It doesn't have to be, traditional singing and dancing or painting. Creativity is how you put your personality into what you do. It's your essence. It's who you are. And so let that creativity come out. It's very strong this month, especially in the area, by the end of the month, in the area of communication, social media, writing, speaking. There's a wonderful time for you to give a chat, wonderful time to, talk and be in school and, sharing what you know and sharing what you're learning and be provocative. Ask those questions, challenge authority, right? Break the rules. Don't break the law, break the rules. Why do we follow this? Why do we always do this? Why is this important? I need to know. And you do. You really do. You're going to be questioning things, but it's good as long as you're not overthinking it to death, right? And so you don't want to do that. And you want to be really tapping into that talent of yours, those gifts that are so there for you. Now, Venus, she will be challenged by Saturn on the 25th. There could be some sort of expense that comes up for you on that day, or you really need to look at your goals at that time by the Libra lunar eclipse, but mostly on the 25th. That's an opportunity for you to reevaluate where you're investing your energy, where you're investing your time. What is that return on investment that you're getting? Are you doing all the work and other coworkers are letting you do all the work? Or is your partner? Make it so that you're feeling valued and appreciated, and that way you're getting your needs met. So for those of you interested in love, I'm not seeing a big focus going on there. It doesn't mean it can't happen. Anything's possible. I mean, you could be connecting with someone who's at a distance from you. That is a potential. As well as you could be meeting someone through your groups that you belong to or at work, and this person comes in and it's kind of casual, and then sparks start flying. That is always a potential. For those of you coupled, I'm not seeing any challenge there. It is an opportunity for you to look at what you love and value, what your partner loves and values, what your partner needs, what you need. Communication is the key. Talk about what you need. Don't just assume that he or she knows what you need, but really ask for what you need. We need to ask people for what we need so that they know how to please us, and then that keeps the relationship humming along and happy. I'm not seeing any challenges to the health, is if you're taking good care of yourself, and you're not getting stuck in your head this month, then you're going to be doing great. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast, Aquarius. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you. And thank you to those of you that have been following me for a long time. I so appreciate your support. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my astrology page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, you want to talk about some creative project or a new business idea, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my coaching page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Aquarius, focus on those gifts. Let them blossom.